Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and in this video I'm just going to be talking about a couple things from the beta and just a couple little updates about things like that. Basically, I'm making this video because I've just experienced something that was kind of just too funny not to really mention at all in a video for anybody who doesn't have beta. It's kind of an interesting experience. So the video playing in the background is of Timewalking. They put the Timewalking in the beta. I'm assuming maybe mostly to do the weekly quest for it. You still get a piece of gear from the raid, and you get the new coin and stuff like that. I queued for the time walking, thinking, okay, this might be a little bit rough without good gear. Sometimes the time walking takes a little long, and I get in there and the tank is just killing everything before I even know what's going on. Not in the video you're watching now, but in the first one I did. That everything was just dying so fast. So what happened is, I suppose, I haven't looked it up or anything at this point, but it looks like, as in the beta at least, they didn't really scale anything. So it's almost as if I'm just going back and running it as a level 120. Not quite that bad because I'm not one-shotting everything, but just flying through. I think we did Stone Core, the instant Stone Core, in about 5 minutes. It's absolutely ridiculous. However, the gear isn't scaling up either, so it's not a way to get geared. But getting the 5 done for the quest will be super easy. Now, this isn't obviously going to be something that's going to be in the live when it goes live, and this was either an error or, like I said, they just wanted people to be able to hurry up and get them done, or farm time walking badges if they want to, something like that. I'm assuming this was an intentional thing, possibly even. But it was still really funny, really interesting, and it made me wish that all time walking experiences were like this, and you could just get them done really fast. Another thing I wanted to touch on really quick that wasn't really worth a whole video was the Dark Iron Dwarf racial has been implemented, the Mole Machine. So what the Mole Machine does is it takes you back to one of the major cities. Now, I have not used it on Kalmador yet, but I've used it in I've used it on in Borealis, the Alliance City, and just somewhere random in the Eastern Kingdoms. Both of those gave me the option of tunneling to Ironforge or Stormwind. I don't know if that means that that's going to be the only option where you can only tunnel to Ironforge or Stormwind. I have not tried to do it in Northrend or Pandaria, and I have not tried to do it in Draenor or anything like that. So it'll be interesting where it tries to send you if you do that. I imagine it'll be to a city on that continent. If you do it on Kalmador, I don't know if it'll send you to the Draenei or what, but that is what the racial ability does. I had speculated about it in previous videos. I was very curious about what the racial ability was going to be. Some people speculated that it might be like a little underground mount that you can use for just a short period of time to maybe skip over some ads. That's what I was kind of hoping it would be, but instead it's kind of like a mage teleport, at least in some ways. You can only use it outdoors. You can't use in a dungeon or anything. I have not joined a group with it, but it does appear like maybe if you're in a group, your group members could use it as well, which could be interesting. I'm thinking this will probably be more useful for maybe when you're leveling. You can set your Hearthstone to the nearest inn, and then you can still go back to Stormwind to train your profession or whatever you're doing that you might want to go back to a city for. You could go back to the city without having to fly there, so it's instant, and then you can just hearth back to the inn where you were leveling at. That's definitely an interesting and positive use for it. So I did want to touch on that. Other than that, there isn't really much else, just the crazy time walking experience and the Mole Machine actually being implemented in game. Like I said, that's about it, and everybody have a good one. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and please subscribe below. You can catch my gaming thoughts and activities on Twitter at RealKneecap, and you can also find me playing live on Twitch at KneecapKilla. Hopefully I'll see you soon, and of course, everybody have a good one.